So excited.
So excited. Except traffic sucks.
Read my eyes, do I want to stay? If you thought you weren't made that way, it's the choices we make.
So today, I have just arrived at the Elliot Matsuura joint open house. Now, I've been coming to this event for, I lost count, 6-7 years, maybe, something like that. And I remember in the early days when I had my little X2 milling machine that I converted to CNC myself, I felt like a total noob coming in here. And I didn't feel like I belonged because this is all like big industrial, like aerospace kind of machinery. And then each year I go, I feel more and more comfortable. I know more people. I know more about the machines. And then 2 years ago, we purchased our DMG Mori a couple months after this event. And then last year, we purchased the Nakamura lathe a couple months after this event. This year, I talked to my wife before I left, and my wife Meg, and she had some wise words for me. All right, sweetie, now before I go to this show, what are my rules of engagement?
Your only rule is, don't come home with a new machine this time.
The past 2 years I kind of have, so I'm not allowed to this time.
There's no more room left in the shop.
Right. But yeah, obviously this year I am not here to buy a machine. I am here to maximize my experience. I'm here to have conversations and learn and extract as much information from these vendors and knowledgeable people as I can. I have to go in there thinking that every person I talk to has a golden nugget in their mind that I have to extract and learn for myself, because I want to be a better machinist. I want to utilize my machines better. I want to grow my business and do awesome. So let's go.
Said I think I know what you mean. Pretty good for a dumb.
Mr. YouTube, how's it going?
It's going great. Been listening to your podcast.
Smile. We stood there for a while.
You put a part like this on, start it off, and in about 15 minutes you've got a CAD model that's accurate to about 20 microns.
Didn't know I had my heart on standby. That it is love that I am feeling.
Bit in the finish. So you were just saying about this steel?
Yeah, it's a Damascus steel. It's made from two different kinds of steel, the two colors, and they're forge welded together. So there's like 100 layers or more of steel in there. And then and then when it gets etched with an acid, the acid hits one of the metals first,
brings that out,
and the other one stays polished.
It's absolutely awesome. It's a work of art, man.
Thank you.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen the Brother Speedio S700X1. Almost bought one, chose to get the Mori instead. This is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It's smaller than the Mori for sure. I've seen guys put this in their garages, and I've always admired this machine. I really love it. My name is John Grimsmo. I'm from Stoney Creek, Ontario, and I make knives. So here's one of our pocket knives. So we're trying to manufacture the best product that we can possibly make. So titanium handles, Damascus steel blades, made on some of the best equipment that we can actually purchase and afford. And we're trying to exemplify CNC machining for all that it can be and nerd out as much as humanly possible, because that's just what we love to do. So there's a ton of machining into each part and a ton of hand finishing to make it nice and work good, and consistency and precision is our name of the game. I have a Nakamura lathe, which I got here from Elliot Matsuura, and a DMG Mori milling machine, a Dura Vertical. And we make all of our products. We make everything in-house. I don't outsource anything except for water jet work. And we program everything with Autodesk Fusion 360.
Made of steel. What was I supposed to feel? I didn't want to take chances. Past romances were telling me I just crash again. I said I think I know what you mean. Pretty good for a dumb machine. You gave me that smile. Stood there for a while. That was when you woke me up.
Liam Cooley.
Hey, how's it going?
He bought my old air compressor
It's
before we got the
still
Kaiser. Still
on
holding
the
in?
same skid. Hasn't been plugged in yet.
I didn't know I had my heart on standby. That it is love that I am feeling inside. What it means to be a human. All this time, I've been so far now to see you shine. I let my circus glory soon be mine. You are the only
So, show us something awesome.
You want to see the NTX run?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So this guy here is it's like the replacement to my Dura Vertical 5100. I thought there was a 5100 of this. No, there's this middle term. But yeah, you know, very similar to my machine, but actually, no, it's completely different now that I think about it. The y-axis moves in and out like that, and the x just moves side to side. The x doesn't move in and out at all. So just side to side, up and down, and the whole head moves in and out, which is pretty sweet. It's very the DMG side of things. A lot of the machines have done that for many years. So one of the coolest things about coming to these events is not just seeing all the cool big machines, which is great, but it's talking to the applications engineers, it's talking to all the people, it's learning all the stuff that I don't know yet. So this machine here actually has a very similar control to my Mori, it's just much fancier, but this looks exactly the same. And the tool life management is something I can't wrap my head around. I just don't get it, it's not making sense, I can read the manual, I just don't get it. So they're walking me through it right now, and it's really helping to help figure it out. We're going behind the curtain. All right, getting a private tour of the behind the scenes. Apparently there's a laser machine. Hey, Dura Vertical, this is just like my guy. Slightly like 1 year newer.
This is where the media, this would get bolted onto the side.
Okay, that whole unit. That's where all the media goes. Laser tech.
So it would get bolted onto the side.
Is the machine any different, or is it kind of the same?
It's slightly different because you have to handle the media. So the way covers and whatnot on the slideways
it's got a
little bit different.
Can you reuse
But
it?
it is on a standard, no.
No, because the
it's
chips
gonna
would be in there.
It's
and
going to be
everything.
through the coolant wash into a filter and off on the filtration
Disposed
system.
and like chips.
Yeah. And it's going to be a paper filter. It's going to get caught on.
Okay.
And it would just get rolled up and tossed.
Third location, EMEC, Tsugami and Okuma's. Liam wants a Swiss.
Really bad.
That's so cool. Tsugami.
This is the Okuma M560V. I've heard a lot of excellent things about this machine. So this is the Okuma, here we go, MU400V. Pretty sweet. 5-axis hole drilling. That is awesome. That's what this is.
That's what this is going to be.
Yeah, if you ran it long enough. We are at the last location right now, Faro Technique. Looking at all the cool Doosan machines. Wrap up. I don't think YouTube knows who you are and how we're friends real quick.
I guess I met you through YouTube. When we met in person, yeah, that was in Las Vegas at the USN Gathering G6.
Been friends ever since. You bought my old air compressor.
Yeah.
Now what are you doing?
Now I'm working in North Bay at Canada College as an engineering technician. So we do 3D printing, SLA printing, FDM printing, SLS printing of powdered metals, so titaniums, aluminums, and else.
So you're like a 3D printing expert. This is your first time to the open house?
It was pretty phenomenal.
Had you been to big tool shows before?
No. I don't think ever. Not a tooling show.
Yeah.
Machine tooling, super cool. I love taking big cuts on a mill.
Yeah.
But additive, like sitting there in front of a machine and watching a laser grow parts out of nothing.
I have not had that experience yet.
I'll have to take some good videos. You can get it's called a Formlabs Form 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a $5,000 SLA printer that prints in like 25 micron. Yeah, a resin printer, so it prints using resin, and then a UV laser cures it.
Yeah.
And it pulls out, and you can print it clear and all sorts of different material. You can actually print a material that you then put in an oven and cure, and it turns into ceramic.
No way.
Yeah, so they print teeth, replacement teeth
No.
because it's the resolution's 25 microns, so you can get super fine details.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so there's all sorts of stuff you can do like that with printing, and metal parts. You can do conformal cooling through parts, hollow parts, all sorts of different
Mesh lattice structure inside.
Yeah, lattice structure.
Yeah.
And
how's the surface finish on metal parts?
On metal printed parts, it sucks right now. It's funny when you buy a close to a $2 million Canadian, around 1.4 for the machine and the infrastructure behind the building and the equipment involved in doing the process, around about 1.4 million US, even for an education center. And once you do that, it's still, once you get your parts out of the machine, you actually have to take a hammer and a chisel and smash them off the build plate, which is kind of ironic. Some shops use wire EDM, but we just don't have one, so it's back to the old hammer and chisel, which is funny. So most parts need post-process machining, which is why I came here. That's also why 5-axis additive subtractive machines are super cool and pretty well the future.
Nice.
Because you can micro weld different materials. You can do like cone structures. You can print stainless steel, machine the outside of it, then print brass that welds to the stainless steel, machine around it, then print titanium that forms to that, and then aluminum and do rings.
Oh my gosh.
Different, like you can print a stainless steel part that has a brass block inside of it, or a titanium block inside of it.
So like weights.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
For weight distribution.
Or you can do a stainless steel outside shell with a titanium lattice structure inside of it. Yeah. So.
Nuts.
Additive subtractive machines are.
And you want to be a part of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like now and long term in life. Like,
yeah, definitely. I think the additive, the more and more I look into it, additive's like my way. I think I'm going more additive.
Cool.
It's just even in the last year and a half, we've had the EOS M290, and now there's the EOS M400, and it has 4 lasers and prints like 5 times as fast or something. Jeez. Just in a year.
Well, that's the thing. Like technology's going so fast. How do you invest your money now?
I know.
Only to have it be wiped out next year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. That was old footage from like 9 months ago, the 2017 event. The next event is coming up mid-April 2018. I can't wait. If you guys come, make sure to say hi to us there if you happen to see us. So mid-April 2018, you can check the Elliot Matsuura website, link below for details on that. I can't wait to go. It's such a fun event. I've been so many years now, and I've got some new toys I want to definitely do some serious research on. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this video with everybody you know, and more coming soon.